go through many things. There's nothing impossible. If you believe, surely it will work out for you. Always stick to the plan. Never stop fighting until you reach your destined place. Try to be yourself always. To be frank, I've paid my dues. All I want is to win, win. Make nobody see me finish. Out there with my day one. Diving into different locations. Don't worry about my occupation. Cause bossing I need no application. I just want to party. So please don't kill my vibe. Please don't kill my vibe. I just want to party. So please don't kill my vibe. Please don't kill my vibe. I just want to party. Go party. Go party. Go party. Go party. Go party. Go party. I just want to party. Go party. Go party. Go party. Go party. Go party. Go party. Now we done mix and master.
God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for
to set the stage for this one.
This for my city, this for the top, this for the win, this for the crown, this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love my God, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city. We thank you for coming, we thank you for coming.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burton. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. And it's Turner in at the center position. And for the Raptors. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Takes the three. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
You can't just stop when there's a quick setup. You gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now, here's Halliburton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Seems like every time we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
And the first one drops. And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He is so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
He doesn't get the second one. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively, but where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Now here's Turner. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Turner.
Man, that is tenacity from Pascal Siakam. He was simply undeterred.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And he misses his first shot. To the paint. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Siakam's got his second bucket.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam, so he's comfortable in the painted area. Does nice work there.
The tray. The rebound by Turner.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And here is Neesmith. For three, Siakam drains it from beyond the arc. Siakam's got 7 points.
Well, all you have to do when a teammate has the basketball is beat a target, and Pascal steps into it and lets it go. Nicely done.
Inside. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And Siakam throws it down.
An emphatic finish by Mr. Siakam. Yes, sir.
Raptors trail by 5. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread by him and how I play throughout the organization. Isaac Coach has adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking it in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit.
Now into the lineup for your Raptors. Number 20. Adam. Number 20.
Pacers leading by 3. Now Halliburton. And the layup falls.
We call that tough points from a tough guy, young Tyrese Halliburton.
Good ball movement here by the Raptors. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. Get the shot. Again, Toronto.
Good way to start this game. If you want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here is Halliburton. Right wing. Here's Siakam. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones.
And Toronto making a change here. Ingram's checked in, and Indiana with a change here too. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Halliburton. Here's Turner. Hasn't made one yet. 4 on the shot clock. Mathurin for 3. Connects from the three-point range.
Well, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Ingram outside. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. The shot, no good. Now, here's Neesmith. Siakam inside. He's covered by Ingram. Siakam passes to Nemo. Turner with the screen. Tries it from 19. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Over to the left wing. Down low. And it's Ingram missing.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Here's Nemhard. Pass to Siakam. Fades back. And no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
It's now Siakam getting it done for the Indiana Pacers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And the defense of this Raptors team, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
And for the Pacers, we got T.J. McConnell back out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's Halliburton into the 2-guard spot. Here's Mathurin. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. They get it back. Shot's good by Walker.
The motor of Walker, keeping the possession alive, fighting for those points.
To the middle. Pacers with the rebound. Pass to Halliburton. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Fires from 14. Not enough on that one as it misses. Pacers leading by 6. To the inside. Here's Mathurin. Got a piece of it. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Tries from 7. He gets it in there.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Both teams will make substitutions. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. Do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews, and the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
First team foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
The Raptors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side. An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Pass to Nesmith. To the paint. Here's Siakam. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
It really has been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
It's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton with it. For the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
There's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Siakam outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Craig, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Throw good, Siakam. Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Kevin, this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and a champion. An incredible journey.
Siakam hits them both.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
Ingram outside. His 3-pointers off the mark. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Pacers. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. 1:06 left in the first half. Here's Siakam. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
This guy's got an incredible all-around skill set. Pascal Siakam from the paint. Yes, sir.
Lets it go from deep. Finds it from downtown.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And so it's Indiana with it. Raptors knocking down the tray. Here's Mathurin. Misses, and he wants that one back.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Lamhard finds Siakam. Launches it. Toronto grabs the miss. 1 second left. It doesn't go for them. And that does it for the first half of play. Pacers lead by 6. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Rick. What do you like about how your team is playing tonight?
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Fans, direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot from Sleeve. They're thinking about the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Pascal Siakam in this game, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Now, here's Siakam. Pass to Neesmith. Carries it from three-point range. Neesmith has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Pacers. And for Indiana, Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Neesmith in at the small forward position. And here are the Pacers now, after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Outside Turner. Here's Nembhard. And there goes a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Raptors trail by 7. Three-pointer. And he's good on the 3-ball. He has 6.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
Halliburton outside. And he comes up with the deuce. Halliburton's got 5.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
Third quarter of basketball. About a minute and a half.
He got fancy.
Maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Indiana leading by 4. And Rick Carlisle decides to call a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Siakam kicks to Turner. Siakam outside. From the arc. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
From 7. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Pacers leading by 7. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Here's Turner. The Raptors getting the bucket. Pass to Siakam. Turner with a screen for Siakam. And Indiana, another 3.
You know, Pascal Siakam cooking right now. His focus is there and his game is on point.
You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range. He's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
Here's Halliburton after Toronto at the free-throw. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Neesmith. They get it again. And Turner stays with them. And the Pacers lead by 7.
You love the determination, right? Miles Turner effectively getting to the window and getting another opportunity.
Jacks up a three, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. Of course, he makes good use of it.
Siakam outside. Turner with a screen for Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Puts the move on, and it's good on the wave. Halliburton's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Takes a three. The rebound by Turner.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Siakam. And here is Turner. Now Nembhard. Just 5 on the clock. Misses from close range. Raptors trail by 6. Floats one up. And it's sent back by Turner. Here's Neesmith. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
All right, fans.
3/10 quarters behind us. A more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Here's Ingram. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
And you see the polish from Ingram as a scorer from every level. His versatility is a boon for this offense.
And for the Pacers, they've got Halliburton. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Walker. That's T.J. McConnell. And it's Toppin in at the pivot, manning the middle. Toronto needs to get off the shot. Nailed from three-point line.
That was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Halliburton, that's good.
One thing I love about Tyrese Halliburton, this guy willing to mix it up down low. He doesn't say, I'm going to settle for jumpers. I'm coming right at you.
To tie it up. Hits it from three-point line. Number gets on, knock it out.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeouts. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. Now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situation. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. To take the lead, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Defensively, you can't back off them that much. If you don't this stage of the game.
Pacers trail by 3. Halliburton looking around. Turner with a screen for Siakam. And good. Yeah, the Ingles have time as it falls. And it's now 23 points for Siakam. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Attempt to finish it off.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And the Raptors with possession. They're on a 13-4 run. And he drops in the lane off the glass. And it's a 5-point Raptor lead.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Coaches call that doing your work early. If you are there defensively, it really does not allow for him to establish that kind of excellent positioning down low.
And so here's Toronto. Following the three-pointer jump by Tyrese Halliburton. He had a nice open look right there. 25 points in the game.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. We love the aggressiveness.
Now, here's Siakam. Pass to Nembhard. There's a good screen. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And really, just when the fans were starting to get into this game, how about the silencer at the other end for a potential game-saving 3?
Here's Siakam. Oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Boy, what a clever decision there by Pascal Siakam. Sticks with the shot and wins a trip to the free throw line.
Quickly checking out the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
I mean, they've just tuned it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leading the defense to scramble.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they moved the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
It's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
102 left in the fourth quarter. Zone 3. The rebound by Turner. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Halliburton finds Neesmith. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Siakam. Toronto grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Tries again. Got it.
This is something this guy takes pride in. Capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
They need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have a foul.
34 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Halliburton. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Halliburton has the kind of personality that keeps him steady in big-time moments. How about that? Unfazed.
And we have to take another glance at this powerful rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
At the line for your Raptors.
first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
He was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Siakam, right side. Neesmith finds Halliburton. And shot on the way. Good!
Fearless move by Tyrese Halliburton. The game is complete and the mind is ready.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball. Just let those last seconds away.
After round number 2.
Drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
Frames it from downtown. 8 seconds left in the game. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
That is third personal foul. 14 down. At the line for Toronto. Number 55. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer. Count it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. We're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
At the line for Toronto. Number 13. Taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good, and both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point position. What boys!
And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. What a show they put out here on tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific Game Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And as